you a couple of questions. Like LA, playing in New York is like playing under the microscope. Your every move on the court will be critiqued and analyzed by the fans, who expect nothing less than a championship year in and year out. Beyond that, your every move off the court will be chronicled and fed to the public by the paparazzi. What I'm trying to ask you is, are you ready for this? Is this a lifestyle you can feel comfortable living while still maintaining your full focus on the team?
Yes, definitely. I was born ready for this. It'd be an honor to play for one of my favorite teams as a kid growing up. Getting the chance to play alongside Melo and Amare? Wow, how can anyone not want that?
Okay, last question. Do you feel pressure to be good right away in this league?
Man, considering that I spent my entire life working towards this goal, yeah, I feel pressure from myself to succeed now that I'm finally going to make it to the league. It's okay, though. I've put pressure on myself at every level I've played at, and, here I am.
Great answers. I really think you'd fit in great with us. Here's hoping we're able to draft you with our pick. Good game out there tonight, son. I'm the GM of the 76ers, and I must say I was impressed with your performance. We have the 16th pick in the draft, and I'm considering using it on you. I'd like to ask you a couple of questions, real quick, if you don't mind. We already have some good guards on our roster in Jrue Holiday and Evan Turner. Where do you see yourself fitting in with those guys?
I imagine I'd be spending a couple seasons coming off the bench and learning as much as I can before assuming a starting role. And I'm okay with that as long as your long-term goal for me is to take over the starting role at some point. I don't plan on spending my career as a backup.
Interesting. Next question. It takes a strong will to play here in Philadelphia. If you give your heart and soul to the team, the fans will support you completely with their adoration. On the other hand, if you ever badmouth them or not give 100% out on the court, they will turn on you in a heartbeat and boo you relentlessly. They truly are the best fans in basketball and expect nothing less than your best. Do you think you have the makeup to play in this city?
I've heard the fans here are tough, but I never really let things off the court distract me. When I'm playing, the only sounds I hear come from the court. I learned quickly in college that you can't let outside influences affect your game. Focus is the key to success, and I'm very strong in that department.
Thanks so much for your time. I don't want to get ahead of myself here, but we would be ecstatic if you're still on board when it's our turn to pick. Thanks for taking the time to answer my questions. We're picking 18th in the upcoming draft and are very interested in what you bring to the table. All right, let's get to it. Now, obviously, you play at arguably our strongest position in point guard. John Wall is our centerpiece and who we're building this team around. We've got some promising pieces around him in JaVale McGee, Andre Blatche, and Nick Young. I think we're really lacking in depth, and I think you would be a great fit for our team. How well can you handle being on a team like this where the focus won't be on you?
Nah, that's not me, man. That's just not me. I've never taken a backseat in my life, and I certainly can't start doing that now. I know me, and I know how I am when I'm not the driving force behind the team. I love DC, I love the Wizards, and shoot, I want to do the Dougie with John Wall, but I'm sorry, man. I just can't do it, man.
All right, then, one more. This next question is more how you feel about what we're doing here in Washington. Having recently traded away our former cornerstone in Gilbert Arenas, the franchise turned a new page in that we brought in a lot of very talented young guys, headlined by John Wall. With the group we have now, do you feel like you'd fit in?
I'm ready to step right into this league and shine. And I feel like the roster you have assembled here needs a few more years in the can before it's ready to make some noise. My career's only going to last so many years, and if I'm being perfectly honest with you, I don't want to waste the first part of my career waiting for other guys to develop. No offense, but no thanks.
Thanks for your time. It was a little disappointing, to be honest, but I appreciate you being upfront with us.